The College of the Ozarks auction has been an annual event for almost 40 years. And with each year's auction, people find the most interesting items.
I'm going to get 2, not 3. I'm at $3 bid. I'm at 3 to bid, 3 to buy. I'm going to get 3 there. I'm going to get 4. I'm at 4 to bid. Here I'm going to get 5.
The auction includes things from all over campus, from discarded student bikes to workstation equipment, and even ceramic figurines.
So you never know what you're going to find.
It's the annual auction that we hold to make sure that we can get rid of all of our excess surplus property that we have, and then we receive donations from different folks that donate to the college, and we'll sell the donated items.
And it's attracted more than a few regulars.
Well, I've been here every year for 16 years.
I've been going to 25 of them. Why stop now?
I've been coming for a while. I just really enjoy it.
People are attracted by the bargains and the fun of a day at the auction.
I bought a car here in 2010 for $600, and it's still on the road.
Everything is a good buy when you come to auction. You know, you're here for a bargain, and the bargains are here.
Sometimes, winning a lot isn't just about the bidding. It's a waiting game as the auctioneer works his way around.
Sold at $25, number 72.
I'm going to buy other stuff. I'm patiently waiting.
I'm like the lady that was here before. I'm kind of waiting on a bargain. That's kind of what I do. And then I buy stuff that I'm just interested in.
I usually kind of hang out in here, and then, you know, when it gets to be 5 or 6 o'clock, everybody's leaving, and I'm here getting the bargains.
Some buy things they need. Others come to get something unique.
I'll be Dobby.
Yet others come with hopes to make a little cash.
Generally, I do pretty well. I mean, last couple of years I bought over $100 worth of stuff. I generally actually make a profit off of it too.
And whether or not they won the bid, everyone got something out of the auction.
It's just fun to come here, that's all.
According to Dean Schonecke, money raised by the auction goes to the college's general fund. Earlier this month, a new exhibit opened in the Boger Gallery. If you aren't laughing, you're crying. It's the work of artist Von Van Huysen, who held a workshop on campus to inspire students and their art. The Point's Caleb Brubaker explains.
Using these vehicles instead of placing them in a museum is what some drivers have called history in motion.
It's great to put a Jeep or a tank or something on static display, but that's not how they were used in the Army.
The journey of the convoy is long and at times difficult, traveling in all weather across thousands of miles. But the reception makes it worth it, especially for those veterans who remember a very different reception.
This week at C of O was Veterans Week, and the college took time to recognize people who have served our country. Earlier in the day, Mr. Rove sat down with us to share his insights into the political landscape.
As a political observer, Karl Rove says the kind of deep political division in the nation today has happened before. He's written books about the history of politics in America.
Look, it's interesting. I entered politics when the country was bitterly divided and looked like it was coming apart at the seams. We've been through this before, and politics has changed in many ways. Obviously, the social media, the explosion of cable TV, the use of big data, all these techniques have changed, but the rhythms of politics in American history have come and gone in ways that look awfully similar to where we are today.
So kind of the hysterics that we've seen in this last election cycle on several levels were really not anything new?
Yeah, they aren't. Think about the Gilded Age. We have 5 presidential elections in a row in which nobody gets a majority of the vote. Nobody gets 50%. 4 presidents are elected. 5 presidents are elected, 4 different men elected 5 times, and nobody gets 50% of the vote.
So what do you see on the horizon, just in the political landscape, things that we may not anticipate?
Well, social media, the candidates who are able to develop followings among social media, candidates who are able to use big data to not simply identify people who are with them, but people who are capable of being persuaded. I think those are going to be important underneath the surface. I think we're also on the cutting edge, the front edge of a generational change where the baby boomers give way to the generations that follow behind them. And I think we're likely to see a significant number of very young candidates, that is to say, people running for Congress who are just over 25 and people running for the Senate who are just over 30, the constitutional requirements.
Why do you think that the younger people are going to be running now?
Because I think they are following a generation two generations. One generation, the baby boomers that are passing out of political activity, and the generation that followed them was not that politically active. And so I think there's going to be an appetite for having people who haven't been part of the mess that people think politics consists of.